So I know I sound like a broken record at this point, but I want to talk about Kid Icarus again on the channel, especially when it comes to the Nintendo Switch 2, because the Nintendo Switch 2 has an interesting feature, and it just kept me wondering, like, is there a chance in the near future, of course, that we might get another Kid Icarus game when it comes to this mouse feature that the console has? Because I was thinking about it overnight. I was like, maybe there's a possibility something could happen with that, because we have Metroid Prime 4 that's coming out later this year, and you could use this feature to aim in the game if you're trying to do certain puzzles or if you're trying to attack certain enemies in the game itself. So I'm like, okay, they're using this mechanism to play a certain way in these games that they're releasing. Could we give some love to Kid Icarus potentially? Maybe, I don't know. But I just want to talk about that within this video itself. So it should be fun, and I love giving it back to my Kid Icarus fans. So yeah, let's dive into this. And if you guys have any sort of things you want to say to me about this topic today, be sure to let me know, as always, in the comment section down below. So the Switch 2's mouse feature is a fascinating addition to the console. By tilting a Joy-Con sideways, you can use its optical sensor to move a cursor on the screen, much like a computer mouse. And this feature offers reliable tracking on various surfaces like fabric or even wood, though it's not as precise as a dedicated gaming mouse. For a game like Kid Icarus, which relies on quick and accurate aiming, this level of precision could be ideal. Kid Icarus Uprising, that released in 2012 for the Nintendo 3DS, used the stylus and touchscreen for aiming during its intense aerial and ground battles. While effective, this control scheme requires players to hold the 3DS with one hand while using the stylus with the other, which could feel awkward over time. The Switch 2's mouse feature could simplify this. I imagine using one Joy-Con as a mouse to aim Pit's weapons, while the other handles movement and attacks, creating a more comfortable experience. This setup would be particularly well suited for the fast-paced combat that defines Kid Icarus. In Uprising, players needed to aim at enemies while dodging projectiles and navigating complex environments. The mouse feature's smooth tracking could make these actions feel seamless, even on unconventional surfaces like a couch. This flexibility would allow players to enjoy a new Kid Icarus game in various settings, whether at home or even on the go. From my perspective, this control scheme could enhance what made Uprising so special: its dynamic combat mechanics, and by leveraging the Switch 2's mouse feature, Nintendo could craft a game that feels both familiar to fans and modernized for today's players. It's an exciting possibility that could make Pit's battles more engaging than ever. Kid Icarus Uprising was a standout title directed by Sakurai himself, with a captivating story and varied gameplay. However, its control scheme was a point of contention for some players. Aiming with the stylus while moving Pit with the circle pad and pressing buttons for attacks required significant coordination. While I enjoyed the game, I found the controls challenging during long sessions. The Switch 2's mouse feature could address these issues and improve the experience for a new Kid Icarus game. With the mouse feature, players could aim by sliding a Joy-Con across a surface, eliminating the need for a stylus. This would allow for a better setup where one Joy-Con controls the cursor for aiming and the other manages movement and actions. The mouse controls are well suited for games requiring precision, such as shooters, suggesting they could handle Uprising's demanding combat. This approach would make aiming feel more natural and less physically taxing. The variety of weapons in Uprising, such as bows, staffs, and even claws, require precise targeting to maximize their effectiveness. The mouse feature's responsiveness could allow players to switch between weapons and aim with ease, enhancing the strategic depth of combat. I can envision lining up a perfect shot with the staff or quickly targeting enemies with a bow, all while maintaining control over Pit's movements. As someone who loved Uprising but struggled with its controls, I'm optimistic about how the mouse feature could refine this aspect of the series. It would preserve the essence of the game's fast-paced action while making it more accessible to both returning fans and new players. This improvement could be a compelling reason for Nintendo to revisit Kid Icarus on the Switch 2. Beyond improving existing controls, the Switch 2's mouse feature could inspire new gameplay elements for a Kid Icarus sequel. Uprising was known for its diverse missions, blending aerial combat, ground exploration, and unique challenges. The mouse feature could introduce innovative mechanics that expand on this variety, making a game feel fresh while staying true to the series' roots. For example, the mouse controls could be used for environmental interactions, such as aiming at specific targets to solve puzzles in the game's mythology-inspired settings. Imagine using the Joy-Con to direct a beam of light, to activate ancient mechanisms, or to trace symbols to unlock hidden paths. The mouse's features precision could handle such detailed tasks effectively, and these additions would add depth to exploration segments, complementing the series' action focus. Another possibility is enhancing boss battles, a highlight of Uprising. The mouse feature could allow players to target specific weak points on massive enemies like Medusa or Hades with greater accuracy. This would make encounters more tactical, requiring players to balance precise aiming with dodging and attacking, and I think this would make boss fights even more memorable, building on the series' tradition of epic showdowns. As a fan, I'm excited by the idea of a Kid Icarus game that uses the mouse feature to push creative boundaries by introducing new mechanics tailored to the Switch 2's technology. Nintendo could deliver a sequel that feels innovative and engaging, and this potential for fresh gameplay is a strong argument for why the mouse feature could lead to a new chapter in Pit's story. Nintendo has a long history of experimenting with unique control schemes. From the Nintendo DS's touchscreen to the Wii's motion controls, Kid Icarus Uprising was a product of this approach, using the 3DS's stylus to create a distinctive aiming system. The Switch 2's mouse feature feels like a continuation of this tradition, and I believe it could be the foundation for a new Kid Icarus game that showcases Nintendo's innovative spirit. The mouse feature's hybrid design, blending controller and mouse functions, offer a versatile control option. It provides a bridge between traditional console inputs and precision-based controls. For Kid Icarus, this could mean a game that appeals to players who enjoy both casual console gaming and more precise aiming, accommodating different playstyles. In a new Kid Icarus game, the mouse controls could enhance the series' signature aerial battles, making them feel more immersive. Aiming with the Joy-Con mouse while moving with the analog stick could mimic the fluidity of a flight-based shooter, elevating the experience of soaring through the skies as Pit. And the mouse feature's ability to handle quick cursor movement aligns perfectly with this vision. Reflecting on Nintendo's track record, I'm confident they could use the mouse feature to make a new Kid Icarus game stand out. The ability to turn unique hardware into compelling gameplay experiences gives me hope that this technology could bring Pit back in a way that feels both nostalgic and forward-thinking. It's a fitting opportunity to revive the series on the Switch 2. So those are my thoughts when it comes to us possibly getting another Kid Icarus game on the Switch 2. I just feel like they can do so many things with this mouse feature, just looking at what they showed us it could do so far. So I'm just very curious to see, will they possibly head down this direction? Or am I just, just making this video just because I desperately want another Kid Icarus game, which definitely is one of the main reasons why I'm making this video. But I'm just throwing an idea out there because I feel like it could work out well in the long run, and I just feel like this mechanic would just suit a new Kid Icarus game if they ever head down that direction. But we'll just have to wait and see exactly what Nintendo has in store for us in the future. But now, I want to hear from you guys. How do you feel about this whole thing that I talked about within this video itself? Do you think this is a possibility if there ever is another Kid Icarus game in the future? Or do you feel like Kid Icarus is just stuck in the trenches and we don't really know when it's going to come back? Be sure to let me know all your thoughts on this in the comments section down below. And if you guys enjoy the content on the channel, as always, be sure to like and subscribe. Really appreciate it. If you guys want to follow me on my social media, be sure to check out my X, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. All the links to those are located in the description below, so be sure to follow me on there. Also, if you guys are interested in joining my Discord server so we can talk more about video games, horror, cartoons, TV shows, and movies, be sure to do so. The link to the Discord server is located in the comment section down below, and it'll automatically direct you there. And it would be super awesome to meet a lot of you guys. Be sure to click on the bell for notifications so you guys are notified whenever I drop a new video on the channel. I hope all you guys are having a fantastic day, wherever the day may be, if it's the daytime, the nighttime, or the evening. And I'll see you guys in the next video. As always, peace out.